Parents, guardians, extended family members, Assumption staff, and 2024 graduates. We gather this afternoon to share our Catholic faith as a school community. Today is a day of celebration, a day of new beginnings and the promise of wonderful things to come. We, the 2024 graduates, are proud to call ourselves the 154th graduating class of Assumption College Catholic High School, a school with long-standing traditions we can now proudly call our own. Our celebrant today is Father Stephen Huber, pastor of Assumption Parish. Father Stephen has been with us over the years, celebrating school masses in our beloved Father Armstrong Gym, and now we gather one last time as Assumption students in this beautiful Catholic church. Father Stephen and Mrs. Purcello have been part of our faith-filled journey over the last 4 years, and we are grateful for their leadership by example and spreading the love of Christ to others. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Cavaline, Principal, and Mrs. Purcello, Campus Minister, to please come forward to present the Catholic graduate expectations.
As Catholic educators, we respond to the call to lead our students to live lives that reflect the gospel teachings. We believe that our role in the world is to embrace the Catholic social teachings as well as live out our lifelong journey. Catholic education is rooted in the gospel teachings, which are drawn in the image and likeness of Christ. It is our hope that we empower our students to grow to their fullest potential. Today, we proudly recognize and accept and present to you, family and extended family and friends, the Catholic graduate expectations.
A discerning believer formed in the Catholic faith community. Representing the foundations our school was built upon, Elizabeth Leo presents the Assumption Crest, representing the Rock of the Basilian Fathers, recognizing that life is an unearned gift and that a person entrusted with life does not own it, but one that is called to protect and cherish it. Through the gift of knowledge, we understand that one's purpose or call in life comes from Christ. Together with our faith, we develop attitudes and values founded on Catholic social teachings. Through discipline, we understand conflicts and forgiveness, and through goodness, we understand one's purpose.
An effective communicator, enabling us to listen actively and critically in order to fully understand the values placed before us. Celia Ibrahim presents the Catholic Bible. Together we witness the Catholic social teachings. The Holy Bible is filled with reflections, beliefs, and traditions. Through the light of Christ, Jesus is revealed as God of all nations and cultures. Understanding that the Holy Bible and the light of Christ empowers us to put our gifts and talents to good use.
A collaborative contributor, one who works effectively as an independent team member, always keeping in mind the true meaning and purpose of our efforts. Gabrielle Albano carries forth a list of all the organizations the Assumption community has contributed to, locally and globally. As Catholics, we are called to serve one another, giving us the means to make a difference in the lives of those less fortunate.
A reflective and creative thinker. We understand that there is more grace in our world than sin, and that hope is essential in facing all challenges. Madeline Russo carries a globe, thinking globally and acting locally. One can think reflectively and creatively to solve problems and make decisions for the common good. Together we work for a just and compassionate world.
A caring family member. We treasure the importance of family, Harmony Ives carries a basket of basic necessities: food for nourishment, food which sustains us, food which bonds families together. May our learning recognize the value and honor that family plays in society. Family, like branches on a tree, all grow in different directions, yet our roots remain grounded as one in Jesus Christ.
A self-directed, responsible, lifelong learner demonstrates a confidence and positive sense of self and respect for the dignity and welfare of others. Jack Chano carries textbooks, responding to our call for the importance of Catholic education, acknowledging the need for Christ in our lives, responding to the need to reflect upon personal values, abilities, and aspirations which influence our choices and decisions. The Basilian motto exemplifies a lifelong learner: teach me goodness, discipline, and knowledge.
A responsible citizen, one who accepts accountability for one's own actions. Angela Moraru carries the Unity Candle, shining the light of Christ for all to see, respecting and affirming the diversity and interdependence of the world's peoples and culture, a source of strength, a flame of hope, and a pillar of peace. May each and every one of us cherish and treasure the sacredness of life and the privilege of freedom.
As the graduates process forward, as they're already on their way in, I ask that you please remain seated. Once the graduates have entered, I invite you to please stand and welcome our celebrant, Father Stephen Huber. Our opening song is The Summons.
Please stand.